But the other thing that's interesting for me when you hear folks talk about rates going higher is, well, is there going to be a correlation? Because we're already seeing debt go up, right? The 10-year reacted almost immediately up 5 basis points or six, something like that. But we're operating in an environment where I believe cap rates are expanding.
Yeah.
And as debt goes higher or the risk-free capital goes higher, I don't know that cap rates are done expanding. And I was curious what you thought on all of that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And the reason is because I think like the volume has been so small, right? So that's actually probably kept cap rates in check, relatively speaking.
Artificially, right?
Yeah, artificially, because people are just holding their deals off the market to avoid selling them in this environment. And at some point, as we've been talking about, that's going to end, right? People are going to have to refinance. And a lot of the people who can't refinance, some of those weaker deals are going to have to go to market. And that's going to affect the price, right? Now, I've heard some I don't know, reassuring, I guess, depending on how you look at it, sort of stuff from Jay Parsons of RealPage the other day, where he was talking about the fact that the vast, vast majority of commercial borrowers out there are, at least in multifamily, are fine. Like they're not at risk of being foreclosed on. Their loans were originated early enough, and they have enough runway left that they're just not really going to be affected by this. The problem is those few buyers whose timing is really bad, who were on bridge or who just happen to be coming due right now, those are the ones that are going to suffer. So, his argument is that enough to cause a crash? Probably not. But is it enough to cause some cap rate expansion? I mean, he didn't go into that, but absolutely, right?
Oh, it has to. It just has to.
Yeah, if the deals on the market are getting sold at a higher cap rate, then it's going to affect everything. And the interest rates at some point, despite some people out there who were arguing vociferously up until 2 years ago or a year ago, who now suddenly have shut up about how interest rates have no impact on cap rates because of dry powder, which never made sense to me. Uh, you know, that interest rates, it's just simple math. You need to have a spread over the interest rate or you're not going to do the deal. And so if
Yeah.
interest
Where's the equity come from if the risk-free rate of return is higher than your cap rate? I don't get it.
yeah, exactly. So you're going to have to, you know, GPs are going to have to produce higher returns, and that means they're going to have to go in at higher cap rates. There's just no way around it. So
Very, very cool. Well, Jonathan, do me a favor. Where can people follow you? You run an amazing Facebook group that I hope more One Rental at a Time fans join. What is it and how can
uh,
they join?
yes, it is Apartment Investors Club on Facebook. So just search for that on Facebook and groups, and just come on in. There's a couple questions to answer, but please let me know that you're from ORAD, because it's always nice to see when people come through. And if you want to join my email list, you can go to apartmentinvestorsclub.com, and there's a free download there, and it'll put you on my list if you download it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.